Hey, baby. Happy Monday. Get started in 1 moment. Test to make sure it sounds all good. Yeah, we're all good. Hey, guys. Hope everyone is well. Let's give it a moment. We'll start in a moment. We'll start the stream in a mo. H2O. Needed. Right, we'll get started in 1 moment. Guys, you have to bear with me today. Before obviously we'll break things down technically. Look at me. I look rough. Look at my eyes. I look rough. So if my energy's not there, I apologize in advance. I left Dubai last night, late last night, about flew from Dubai 2 a.m. to London. I'm here in London, literally for just today. I'll travel back to Dubai tomorrow because I'm picking up my family, taking my family over to Dubai. So yeah, it's just a quick turnaround. So yeah, my body doesn't know whether I'm coming or going. But we'll break down. I want to break this down, the Bitcoin situation in a moment. Okay, so we need to talk about this. We really need to talk about what's happening here with Bitcoin. What the bamba? You want to roll with the Bitcoin? Hey, remix. All right. Guys, obviously, look, we finished the week, okay? Last week for Bitcoin. Look here, that's the candlestick for last week. Let's look on a naked chart. Let's take our clothes off. Let's take our analysis off. And you can see here, look at that candlestick. Not great, okay? Not overly encouraging if you're a buyer, if you're a bull, right? Because that candlestick, for anyone that doesn't know, if you don't know your candlesticks, that's fine. But this is known what could be looked at as an evening star. You know, evening stars form at the top of the trend. You know, similar to like this. It could be red or it could be green. Doesn't matter. They just appear at the top of the trend to potentially indicate a change in momentum. But time's going to tell. So I want to break this down. All right, I want to break this down, Bitcoin on this fine Monday, and see if we've got any trade ideas. So stay tuned. Don't just jump on and jump off. Stay tuned because we're going to look at potential trade ideas for this as well, see what's going on. So first things first, we spoke about Bitcoin. We've been speaking about it for a while, right? We've been monitoring this double bottom situation. Okay, we've got this one bottom, we've got this second bottom. Okay, so that's what's known as our W structure. So remember a W, I'll bring it up for anyone that doesn't know. W structure, Forex. I'll just bring up Forex, doesn't matter because it could be seen in Forex, it could be seen in equity stocks, it could be seen in everything. So W structure, yeah, like this, bam, 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 and then up. Or let's call it double bottom, just because it's better. Okay, my internet, that's good. Double bottom. I just want to get a nice example here for you. I showed it to you last week, didn't I, with what was happening in AUD. Here we go. Look, it's a double bottom. Nice one here. Price comes down, we hit bottom. Comes up to the neckline, we come back down to that bottom area. It doesn't always have to be so clean as this. This is a nice clean example. But if you look here, you can see there or thereabouts with prices come down, we've hit this bottom, come up to the neckline. Again, we've come down, hit this bottom, and we've broken above the neckline. And this is the retest last week. That's the retest. So at times we get the retest. We don't always, like here, look, W, breakout, and then retest. Look there, can you see that here? So that's sort of what's going on, what we're observing right now, Bitcoin. Now, obviously, hence the title of this video, I was like, obviously, it's a big, scary, bearish candlestick. Is it a reversal? I'm more inclined to say no, okay? I'm more inclined to say no. But we need this retest right now to hold its ground, okay? At that psychological 45,500. I've already gone down over the past few weeks and spoken about the significance of this 45,500 area. You know, if you look left with me, you know, as I've said, numerous occasions, this is big. Oh, this is support. And then we broke through that. And then now it's resistance. Look, resistance. And obviously forming that W structure. So now we're getting a retest, right, guys? We're getting a retest. So, of course, if this doesn't hold, this retest, we're going to come all the way back down, probably towards sort of 42,500, and maybe even in that 41,000 territory. Because what I like to look at as well, you know, we've been trending to the upside. Or if we're trending to the downside, I mark up my Fibonacci just for a point of reference. It's just another confluence for where we're looking at for support. Okay, So from the swing low here back in March, 40th of March, up to this swing high. Okay, you can already see that 38.2% Fibonacci is coming into effect and supporting the price. When we're looking at our Fibonacci's, I'm looking at the 38.2, I'm looking at the 50, and I'm looking at the 61.8%, where I want to see the price bouncing and finding some support, and then of course pushing back to the upside. So right now you can see on the daily, we've done nothing over the past going on 4 sessions, right? We're just testing this critical support at present. Right, so that's marking our retest. As I say, this could easily reverse and come all the way down, but right now we're just observing. We're observing. Okay, no sort of trade idea right now at the moment on this. Just seeing, not really for now. I just want to refresh your memory as well. I'm going to quickly just want to go back up to this AUD, and I just want to show you just a nice, beautiful example here. As I explained last week, this 1 bottom, 2 bottom breakout retest, and then we push to the upside. It's a nice W bottom structure, just a real case example there. And that's just what we're hoping happens here with Bitcoin. As I said, we maybe come down a little bit, one more test into this, wick into this, but proves to be short-lived. You know, we want this to hold where we're at now. You know, hold. I wanted to draw here, you know, wick, and then just do this and push to the north. So we'll see. We'll see. Time's obviously going to tell on that at the moment. But yeah, that's what I'm monitoring at the moment for Bitcoin. Okay, that's what I'm monitoring. No trade idea on that right yet, but we just want to hope this area holds, and then we go and extend to the north. Guys, by the way, just as a reminder, please do drop me a message on Instagram. Drop me a message or drop CoinCasso, because the message will get to me as well via CoinCasso. Any projects you want me to review, let me know. I've got the time to do it. I want to do it. You know, it opens up my eyes as well. So any projects that you want, that you think sounds interesting, let me know, man, and I'll talk about it. Okay, we marked up this the other week, didn't we? Ethereum. Let's just look at how Ethereum closed on the week, right? So Ethereum looking a bit more promising than Bitcoin right now, because that candlestick's not really reversal. So that's good. That's good. It's encouraging. Okay, it's encouraging price action. Nice consecutive extension to the upside. Right. Remember, don't forget Ethereum, how we cleared out of these triangular structure here, this range, you know, whether you marked up the trend line there, I explained this previously, or up here. Either way, we've broken out, retested, and extended to the upside. And we retested this one as well. And now we're steadily extending to the upside. And I'm expecting that to remain the case. I'm so bullish. I've been telling people, you know, my close contacts, my close friends, this is the time now. We've been waiting for a while. When should we start really buying this dip? This is it, I think. This is it now. This is to the north. And I know a number of people saying, oh, one more big drop for Bitcoin. No, it's not happening now. It's not happening. It's done. The bear market's over. I'm sorry. Any bears out there, get out! Get out the door now. The bear market's over. All right. So we're going to keep buying on these dips is my point. So as I said here, Ethereum, let's see what's going on in trade idea. I mean, price action is very messy right now. It's very choppy. It's just the start of the week. It's Monday. You know, everyone's coming back to their desks and adjusting their portfolios for this week ahead. So, I mean, it's choppy, but we are right now. This looks promising to me. Okay. Working zone to zone. Look, I've gone over it before. We push up to a zone. We come back down. We push up to the next zone. We come back down, retest, and then we're going to come and start pushing into this sort of 3,600 area. If you look left with me, you can see, look, support. So we're going to come into that zone. Look, similar price action here. Look what happened in October 2021. You see, bam, bam, bam. Yeah? So just exactly similar to what I'm saying here. The beautiful thing about in cryptocurrency, in any market, as a matter of fact, the data's all there for you guys. It's all there for us. Look left. You know, look left. And it's down to it. Then once we've got that data to our left, it's like having a cheat sheet. You know, you're in exam, you've got your cheat sheet. Our cheat sheet's there, man. But then it comes down to implementing that of our strategy and, of course, risk management as well. But yeah, no trade idea right now at the moment on Ethereum. But I'm just expecting, I want this area to hold where we're at now and go and push to the upside. See what's going on the hourly. Nothing really. It's sort of no price action. This sort of price actions for me is untradeable in my view. It may suit some people, but for me, untradeable. Okay, so I'm sitting on my hands on a speculative front for cryptocurrency, okay? And obviously I'm finding my stuff in my FX, but right now, cryptocurrency, I'm just sitting on my hands, until this price action becomes a little bit more clean, because we're just in consolidation mode, okay? XRP, I did note last week, potential short to go and fill this wick first, and then we go and bounce to the upside. Obviously, we did more or less hit our targets up here at 91 cents prior week, extending to the upside. The XRP looks great. I would have liked to just seen, you see this wick here to the downside just filled, and then we push to the north. Let's just, let me get up the weekly. Sorry, I'm jumping thing to thing. Let's go on the weekly a minute. Similar to Bitcoin, really, that price action. Okay, potential evening star, but I don't think that's going to be the case. What's nice of XRP, I'll continue to scream it, and I'll sound like a broken record because I've gone over this for many, many weeks now. Don't let me say I told you so, right, in terms of not loading up on XRP. So obviously I can't give you financial advice. I can't tell you what to do, but I can provide my own 2 cents. And I think anyone that doesn't take up on some XRP, maybe a little bit, maybe you'll be kicking your back doors in later on. It's one of those things, you know, you don't want to miss the boat. And when this SEC case flops, as I say, you know, this will just fly, okay? All we need to do is break down 91.50, okay? You can see, look, top. You get the point. All we need to do is break out above that. No fake outs, and then push. And then we're easily into going challenging these highs of where we're at November, October, September, even August. Look, okay, this big top area. And if you look even from current area now, let's just see what percentage gain that is. You know, almost 50%. Well, it is 50%. Okay, 50% on your investment if you're to load up now, potentially to come in a matter of weeks. Who knows? But it looks, price action is looking promising right now. Okay, it's looking very promising. What's going on the 4 hour? Again, sort of no price action for me at the moment. As I say, I would like it to just come back down here, you know, towards this sort of 78 cents region, and then we push to the north. But whether we get that, I don't know. We'll see. See what's happening on the hourly. It's nothing price action for me right now. What else happening? DOT, again, this is in consolidation. Obviously, remember I was looking for 25 cents. It's going to come one way or another. It's going to come. We're grinding to the upside. Good performance there on the weekly as well over the past few weeks after we broke out of this flag structure. Remember, we broke out of a number of flags across the board for a lot of the major tokens, and not even just the majors, just cryptocurrency in general. We just had these huge sort of wedge, these flag breakouts across the board. So no real slowdown of momentum. For DOT, we just have to clear this area here. You can see that, just looking along that dotted line, look at that zone. We need to clear that, and we're going to the upside. We're pushing. We're going to carry on aggressively to the north. All right. But again, there's no entry point right now for me in terms of any speculation, you know, any near-term trades at the moment, okay? But loading up on physical holdings looks sexy, looks good. Yeah, just go back to Bitcoin again. Just for anyone joining, I've just been explaining, okay? Just the double bottom situation here for Bitcoin. Okay, and we're having that retest. So just for anyone that joined us, I'm just went over that at the start of the stream at 45,500. Okay, we just got that retest now. So long as this holds this week and we don't get a bearish closure below, we're good to push to the north. Okay, we're good to push to the north. I know a number of just some of my contacts as well are watching this retest right now. So it's not just me, but this is my opinion. But it's not just me; other people are seeing it as well. So it seems to be people are aware of this. All right, people are aware of this. What else is happening? I spoke about, so in my, let me just bring up Uniswap just while we're going to come back to the majors in a moment. But I spoke about Uniswap in a video on CoinCasso. So make sure you check it out, okay? I just broke down the project of Uniswap and I put a price target on this. This is one, you see like how I said a lot of the cryptocurrencies across the board have formed these flag structures. This one hasn't had its massive breakout yet. It's got its turn coming. All right, it's got its turn coming. So obviously the all-time highs here for for Uniswap, Uni is up at around $45, just shy of $45. Got this big flag structure here. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, Uniswap, why I like Uniswap is it's a decentralized, it's DeFi, whatever you want to call it, DeFi, centralized financial platform where, there's no middleman, no financial middleman. We don't like middlemen. If you're a trader, you'll know. And obviously I'm a trader and I've known over the years just how dirty these middlemen can be, i.e. your broker. I've had a number of brokers. If you trade Forex, you'll know what's known as slippage, or, when your stops, your orders are not filled where they need to be, whether it's targets, sometimes targets even, or stops, more so your stops when they're not filled when they should be. That's your broker playing games. And there's times when I've even had a very, very close relationship with broker before, and it is down to them, but they say they make up excuses like, oh, it's our liquidity partners. Our liquidity partners couldn't fill us. Sorry, like blah blah blah. Bollocks, absolute bollocks. You guys just trying to make money for people, right? You're B bookers. You got to remember, a large percentage of brokers are B booking. They're trading against you. They do not want you to make money. The few that will make money, okay, the good traders that will, the small percentage, then obviously they'll do their thing, and they'll have systems in place for that. But most of the time, they're booking you. All right, so that's why I like Uniswap anyway. Uniswap is on a different concept anyway. It's when you're swapping and exchanging your cryptocurrencies, there's no middleman involved. And Uni, in terms of the actual token, it's a governance token. So you as a holder have voting rights over changes to the platform, so on and so forth, to the blockchain. So anyway, expect this to break out to the upside. I went off a little bit on off topic there, but it's just like I do see value in Uniswap, and with my price prediction up here, just come up here, that's 250%. Okay, that's 250%. That's a very good percentage return. Remember last time, right? Obviously we're in a bull market here, but don't get me wrong. From the 18th of January up until the 26th of April, right? 4 months, there or thereabouts, to jump 250%. It may take a little bit longer, maybe just as fast when we get that big breakout again. But it's something to just be aware of, okay? These opportunities are out there, and you don't just have to margin trade them. Hold them physically. Hold them. So with those, don't forget to check out CoinCasso, okay? I like CoinCasso because they're fair, they're competitive, there's no conflict of interest. I've seen it with other exchanges as well. These guys are rip-offs. Some, not all, they're rip-offs. So worth checking out CoinCasso anyway if you do want to exchange, very easy to use. And obviously I like the guys very, very much so, right? So you can check that out if you did want to potentially buy your cryptocurrency, exchange your cryptocurrency, then check out that platform, okay? So yeah, that was Uniswap. Go and check out the full video. I did break that down on Sunday. That went up yesterday. So do check that out. That's on the YouTube channel. Let's go back to ADA a minute. Let's see what's happening in ADA, one of my favorites. I'm sure I go on about all the time. My top 3 babies, my Cardano, ADA, my Link, my chain link, and my, oh shit, excuse me, like it's right beside a brain freeze. My polka dot, there we go. Okay, look, this is looking really, really nice, okay? Very attractive price action right now. What was critical is, I spoke about this, right? On the monthly closure, look at that. So we had a morning star there in February. We closed above that morning star last month. I'm excited. Closed above that. And look, we're back above this area of resistance. Can you see this previous monthly support? We're back in this now. And now what we're going to use, we're not going to be resistance. We're going to use support now and really extend to the upside. Look, even from here, by the way, guys, I didn't want a Fibonacci, but even from here, yeah? Look, 158%. 158% potentially, but that's a big bull flag to me. I've been speaking about this for months. Months. Probably out here, I'm like, it's a bull flag. It's a bull flag. It's a bull flag. No, it is a bull flag. It's a bull flag now. We're breaking out. So, yeah, just remaining sort of very optimistic on that. No, we're not even very optimistic, but it's clear. We've broken out that flag structure. Now we're back above this we're back in this key area here, $1.06 to 10. And we're looking sexy. Look at this. This is a margin trade, actually. Here we go. Got a bit of a flag structure here on ADA, which looks nice. You know, let's look left a minute together. Just look left. Obviously, we've broken out of that and we've just popped a little bit already today. We're up 2.5%. I don't think there's been any news on the Cardano front. I did mention before, you know, let me just quickly check. I did mention before, last week, was it? I did a video on and I mentioned it in the stream with Cardano. Okay, what's this news? What FX Street? They're talking about, this is just technical. These guys are weak at their technical analysis. FX Street, they can kiss my back doors. Yeah, so I mentioned about Cardano, the institutional activity on its network largely picking up. Sorry, I really spelled that wrong. I'm so tired. Institutional demand, this was it. So this was really, I mentioned this last week, right? How institutional demand is largely picking up for Cardano, okay, on its network, up 50 times in 2022. So we've seen a massive explosion there, and that was according to Into the Block. Okay, so anyway, my point is, where were we going with this? I was saying, let's look left. So you see when we've broken above this area, last we were consolidating. This is a heavily defended region, right? Where we're at now. Look at where we've gone to in the past. Obviously, we've gone on to go and print all-time highs for Cardano, you know, from this area. So this is significant. This is significant. This could be the new bottom area now, okay? So even if we look at longs to go and challenge this high here of 17th of Jan. So this, the sort of analysis that how I'm breaking the market down now, by the way, guys, in terms of the trade, you know, this can be replicated if you're not just if you just hold cryptocurrencies as a portfolio. You can use these ways to look at where you're going to be buying on dips, use this technical analysis, or you can use it to margin trade, or you can use it across Forex, okay, or stocks. All right, so I'm expecting this to go and challenge those highs here. You know, with me, ideally, I like to leave a bit of breathing room, you know, below, ideally, you know, just in case, you know, like we come down and just wick. If you look here, look in the past where we've sort of wicked, right, where we've sort of wicked below. But, you know, you've got to have a stop somewhere, and you can't just keep extending it. It's down to your own sort of strategy, your own risk management, really, with that. But I'm expecting this to come, at least to come up to go and challenge these highs here of the 19th of January. Okay, so keep an eye on that for Cardano anyway. Very promising, as I say. This is big buying area right now. Load up, load up, load up. But not investment advice. It's just my opinion. Sandbox, we're consolidating as well. It's one not to miss right now. Obviously, that was a very aggressive price prediction, but really that can happen. See how we've had that breakout and retested a flag there as well for Sandbox. I'm expecting that to push to the north as well, but we're just going through a little bit of consolidation. Probably going to get a little breakout. You know, probably going to get a nice little pennant breakout here. That as well obviously ties in with my Ethereum. I've taken ETH BTC trade, my ETH BTC trade. I did take quite a chunky portion of profits at up here at 0.075, but just got a tiny bit remaining just for those targets, just upon entry to that zone. The reason why I just jumped from this to that is because I just wanted to show you, just with Sandbox, you see like similar price action there, pennant. That's why I jumped from there to there, because we're just narrowing here and expect that to sort of break out. You know, if you want to margin trade Sandbox, so be it, go ahead. You know, if you were to, you know, you're leaving stops below this trend line. See this trend line here, form a resistance, now support, and then, you know, it's up to you where you want to place your targets. I'd go up here firstly, challenge those highs of Feb, see how we deal with that. And obviously then working, you know, like I've said before, we work zone to zone. Look, zone to zone, zone to zone. You get the point. All right, so that's that with Sandbox. Okay, guys. So that's the thing that I'm looking out for right now. Let's keep an eye on this Bitcoin situation, okay? Let's keep an eye on this Bitcoin situation, hence the title of the video. We need this retest to hold. Other than that, baby, that's it from me. Stay lit, stay blessed. Let's get it.